In this video, I'm going to be going over the huge market crash coming tomorrow in NBA 2K23 My Team. If you guys don't know, we are going to be getting the next cards dropping tomorrow in My Team. If you guys don't know what next cards are, that's going to be all of the new rookies getting their dark matter. So Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson, Brandon Miller, all basically the cards in the lottery are going to be getting a dark matter version, and we're also going to be getting an endgame and 2 invincibles. As you guys can see on the screen, this is what they did last year for the draft, the next set, which had the 12 rookies, right? Chet, Paolo Banchero, Jabari Smith, Jaden Ivey, Keegan Murray, AJ Griffin, Dyson Daniels. Like, that's going to be this year's Victor, Scoot Henderson, Brandon Miller, the Thompson twins, Cam Whitmore, Jarris Walker, I think his name is, right? All of these cards, like Grady Dick, Anthony Black, they're going to be getting their dark matter cards tomorrow in the game. That means we're getting Victor Wembanyama in My Team, and that's going to be crashing the market like crazy. And then we also got endgame Scotty Barnes, invincible Evan Mobley, and invincible Caves. So that's what we got last year, and that's what I expect us to see tomorrow. You know, that one endgame I think will probably be Paolo Banchero. Could definitely be a bunch of different endgames. I'm not sure if they're going to do it something related to the draft, what they did last year with Scotty Barnes, because Scotty Barnes won Rookie of the Year and he got his endgame, you know, in that content drop. So if they wanted to do what they did last year, they would give us endgame Paolo Banchero, and he's going to be a crazy good small forward or shooting guard depending where he can play. So we'll be getting that one endgame card, and then also we'll be getting 2 invincibles. But the main thing about this drop, and the reason why the market's going to be tanking like crazy, is not because of the endgame, not really because of the endgame, not because of the 2 invincibles, because of one man named Victor Wembanyama. If you guys have, you know, played 2K, watched the NBA, anything like that, you guys know about Victor. One of the greatest draft prospects probably in sports history, definitely NBA history. I mean, a 7'5" guy that can do everything on the court, and that is the perfect like 2K player in the game. That's what he's kind of been compared to, is he's like the perfect my player, right? Super tall, can shoot threes from deep, can dribble, can play make, can drive to the rim, defend on the interior. Like, he's the perfect 2K card, and that's why him coming to My Team is going to completely crash the market, because he's such a hype name and everybody has been saving up MT. Everyone's going to be ripping packs, or at least a lot of people are going to be ripping packs. You know, if there's that option pack, a lot of people are going to be opening up that option pack to get Victor Wembanyama, as there was that endgame option pack, you know, for last content drop with Kevin Durant and invincible Kristaps. So I assume there'll be something like this. It'll most likely be an endgame and next option pack. That's kind of what I'm expecting it to be. 200,000 VC for the endgame card we get, or Victor Wembanyama. I'm sure they'll put him in here, kind of what they do with invincible Kristaps, because he was the best invincible from the set. And then in this one, they might do the other 2 or 3 invincibles that we might get in the content drop, potentially like a Walker Kessler, Jalen Williams, Benedict Mathurin. Maybe they throw Cater, Evan Mobley in there again. Maybe they throw Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, right? I think they'll have these 2 option packs again as well tomorrow. But yeah, talking mainly about the market, I would recommend selling your guys' cards. I know it's kind of a little bit late to do on a Wednesday. I think the better time to sell would have been on Sunday or Monday, because we just got those best of My Team super packs. Like, these completely crashed the market as well. So you're kind of in a bad situation is if you didn't sell your cards. What I would do is you actually might want to wait till the weekend when stuff kind of cools down a little bit from these next cards, because the market's going to crash once we get the leak, you know, coming out in a couple hours when you guys are watching this, maybe even a couple minutes when you guys are seeing this, because we are going to most likely get that leak of Victor Wembanyama and all the cards coming in the set tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time on Twitter. That's usually when My Team does drop the graphic of all the new cards coming out in the game. So I expect them to do the same this week, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, when that happens, the market's going to crash, man, because people are so hyped for Victor. People are selling their whole teams. People are trying to stack as much MT as possible, you know, loading up VC to pack this card to get him out of the option pack. Like, this is a big turn in the My Team mode, is once we get Victor. As crazy as it might sound, like, him single-handedly coming out in a set is going to crash the market, because so many people are going to be opening up packs, trying to buy him, spending all their MT on that card, that all the cards just in general are going to be dropping. But you're kind of in a bad situation right now, because the market's already super low because of these best of My Team super packs. If you guys didn't know, we got these yesterday, and they have tons of the best dark matters and invincibles. So invincible Curry, endgame Kevin Durant, right? We got Harden, Hero Yao Ming, Vince Carter, Ron Artest, Invincible Carmelo, Hero Jokic, right? Jonathan Isaac, Invincible T-Mac, Hero Bol, like just some of the best cards in the game. Invincible Shaq, Magic, right? Kirilenko, KG, Invincible LeBron, MJ are all in these best of my team super packs, and they do have a 27% chance at a dark matter. So the market's already completely crashed right now. Like if I go take a look at Radiant T-Mac, you can see he is pretty much a buy now, and he was yesterday. Like the entirety of yesterday on Tuesday, he was under 100,000 MT. I think he's gone back up a little bit where he might be like 110, 115, 125, but he's dropped a ton in price. If you look at a card like the 16-bit Kristaps, he's also now a buy now. He's super cheap on the auction house. If you look at a card like Kevin Garnett, right, he was like 100,000 MT plus, and now you can find Kevin Garnett for like 80k, you know, maybe even a little bit cheaper, around 80 to 85k. So a lot of the market is already super low. So if you have these cards, it might not even be a good idea to sell right now, because the market is already so cheap for invincibles, for these top tier dark matters. Like even if you go back to season 4, this Galaxy Opal Yao Ming is almost a buy now. Like he was a buy now on Tuesday when the super packs dropped, but just like T-Mac went up a little bit in price because people, you know, are still realizing how good these cards are. Like Yao Ming is still a top 3 center in the game, even this Galaxy Opal version, right? You got T-Mac, still a top 5 shooting guard, a guy that's amazing offensively. So they're not going to be as cheap as they were on Tuesday, but they are still fairly cheap on the auction house. So it's not even like a good idea to sell cards right now because the market's so low. So I think the smartest thing to do is, if you guys wanted to sell some cards, like me personally, I got so many cards I want to sell. Ralph Sampson, AK-47, right? Even Mark Eden from this set. I got my Radiant T-Mac that I want to sell. I have Kevin Garnett that I pulled from a pack. I want to sell him, you know, as soon as possible. I have like Shea I want to sell. So what I would do if you're in kind of my situation and you're looking to sell some cards, I don't think it's really the smartest idea to do right now, just because of how low the market is. And it's going to stay low for probably the next couple of days. Today the market will stay low. Thursday the market will be extremely low because of Victor Wembanyama, like I'm talking about with the market crash. But then I think it will probably pick back up a little bit over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I think that's when you'll see the market start going back up a tiny bit, and then that will be a great time to sell, because if you guys don't know, Monday we'll be getting season 7 super packs, going to be very similar to the best of my team super packs, and they'll be coming out again on Monday, and then the market will be crashing the entirety of next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, with the new season coming out on Friday. Only 8 days left in the season, you know, going into season 8, and that's when things are going to completely change. We'll be getting endgame cards in game modes. You know, the level 40 will most likely be an endgame card. There'll be multiple endgames in every single pack drop, and even that final the final all-time spotlight card might honestly be an endgame. This card right here, the grand prize on June 30th, I could see this being an endgame. With how many endgames we'll be getting over the next week or two, it probably will be an invincible, but I could see it potentially being an endgame card. So the market's just going to continue to crash and crash and crash, like I've said over the past couple market talks. So if you guys are looking to sell some cards, I think right now is not the best of time to do so. I would honestly wait till the weekend, maybe not Friday, just because it's the day after the content drop, and usually that's when the market is still very low. So I would wait till Saturday, maybe Sunday, even a little bit better of a time, but don't wait till Monday, because that's when those super packs will be coming out. So I think Saturday, Sunday will be a great time to sell this week. And then also, if you guys want to buy cards, I mean, right now is still a great buying opportunity. And then also, if you want to wait till tomorrow on Thursday, when the new next packs come out, that's going to be also a great time to be looking to buy cards, with everybody super hyped on Victor Wembanyama. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about the market right now? Are you guys hyped for Victor? Are you guys going to be trying to get Victor? All the type of stuff, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.